So this is me still stuck in traffic before going home. But trust me, I need to put this preliminary reactionary conversation of the Black Stars performance against Central African Republic. Of course, Black Stars are winning by 4 goals to 3. But there are lots of things that I can't wait till tomorrow before I give it to you. So I had to sit in a car and then put it together for you. Thank you very much. Hi, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. So, won't subscribe to the channel now. Oh, how you are wasting your time. It's time that you subscribe to the channel because we give you the best here and we are timely. Yeah, and try my attention. So we serve it to you hot. It's on the feet, the best tactical analysis channel you get in the world, not just in this country, but in the world. Hi, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. So, in a World Cup qualifying game, big game, Black Stars versus Central African Republic. We'll get into it. So much way now obviously Ghana was 6 points, joint top with Madagascar and then of course the Comoro Island, and we needed to replicate those results again away at Mali again. So show me pretty much analysis. I told you say when that team never the first game against Mali, coach Nikachi and Manti, and he said, I told you that the big one is against Mali, Ayeri, but then the most difficult one is going to be against Central African Republic. So we need 100% concentration. And then that job has been done. But how did the Black Stars beat the Central African Republic? This is where you don't get it from anywhere, but just stay on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and then turn on notification. Let's start from it. Black Stars starting lineup. It was a 4-2-3-1, obviously. 2 center backs, Salisu Jiku, the double pair. We had Ali Deseidu and then Gideon Mensah. I was thinking I would have gone for a much more attacking fullback on the right hand side with Chari Klamte, but then it proved to be a very good one. I'll tell you why it didn't work so well in the first half. Now, in the middle of the pack, we had Abdel Salis Samed and then, of course, Thomas Tay Partey in between the lines for us. And then up top, we had Mohamed Kudus right in front of the attacking trio. And then El Machino, Kamadin Sulemana, Fatawi Shaku, Mohamed Kudus, and then Jordan Ayew in the lines. To be very honest, first half no Amfa. And these are the reasons in their first half no Amfa. First half no Amfa because Coach Otto decided to play Fatawi Shaku on the left-hand side and then Kamadin Sulemana on the right-hand side. Now, say Yekitaboni Ebeoreapa, even before we get to Fatawi Shaku and Kamadin Sulemana conversation, say Yekitabona si Ebeoreapa, we had 3 of your back four helping in build-up. Intinienya, Jiku, Salisu, any Ali Deseidu in build-up. Now, Enuntino, Nadibia Yenya Bonu Echonoma. We had Salisu to come and receive the ball and then try and control the tempo of ball progression. Now, it pushed Thomas Partey into the half space, and that was the idea. Say you bought with a Chiremi and Sana. On the side of on the left-hand side, Gideon Mensah Ewono. Onube push it up, say the Fatawi Shaku will tack in. Now, say Fatawi Shaku attack in. That was obviously going to help us to keep some weight over there. But ideally, Fatawi Shaku doesn't want to tack in on one person. He wants to keep the weight. That's the Fatawi Shaku natural ability on the ball. Every day he wants to stay outright. Into one, there were large distances, and then let me show on the our board on the tactical board, showing the tactical pictures I took on at the stadium. Large distances between Salis Abdel Samed in connecting Thomas Partey. They be because the Central African Republic for an ball in a 4-4-2 mid blocking team. There were 2 blocks of 4 right in front of him. He could not find Thomas Partey. If Partey also drops to come and help Salis, there was nobody in between the lines because obviously there was Mohamed Kudus, who was the only guy in between the lines in there. Then the 2 other guys were trying to hold the weight and it wasn't working. Again, on the right hand side, Kamaldeen could not come inside because nobody was overlapping him. And yes, and not the fans in the Baba were shouting, starting to come out, were holding on to the ball. Nobody was overlapping them. So wing and Yambo no be overlapping. Yes, they are obviously going to try and take on people to create space and separation for themselves, and it didn't work. Now, yes, I think that you're going from the penalty of Jordan Ayew. For me, it was a soft penalty. It didn't look like a penalty to me. I think that it was too easy on the eye from the Libyan referee, the man. But then again, you will take it as a Ghanaian. Now, the real football came up when we conceded from Adia Otuado Nangasaka in the pre-match press conference. The big threat of the Central Africans, and that's attacking transitions. They go long into the channels. And on the video, you can see how I'm chronicling exactly how Wintomi is started. And I can tell you, sir, the Central Africans built their game around Mohamed Kudus. The news says if we can have people in between the lines for Kudus to pass, Kudus will carry to break the lines. And if Kudus carry to break the lines, they have to swam him, win the ball off him, normal ball quickly into the channels. Into Ushe, watch the picture that on the video now. You will see that Mohamed Kudus picks up the ball from deep. Very, very deep. Now Mohamed Kudus a picky ball free. Or picky ball try to push forward. He doesn't get anybody in between the lines. He is brought down, and then Jeffrey Kondobia plays a quick, excellent ball. Mind you, Kondobia has played in an Inter Milan side of Bossa Abo Webi. He has played in an Atletico de Madrid side and the El Chojo, who plays like this. So he knows exactly how to transit the ball from the defending side into the attacking side, your friend in the attacking transitions. And he did it brilliantly well. Of course, Mafuta is a very good hold-up center back. Now, again, apart from Mafuta's brilliance up top, our center backs, Ghana center backs, made a huge mistake. The first mistake was the fact that none of the two center backs was the aggressor. All of them were passive. All of them sat in. All of them were waiting for the danger before they could react. In a game like this, when you set off and then you want to play on the offensive, you need one of your center backs to be very aggressive. You need one of your center backs to push up. You need one of your center backs to be aggressive, especially on the center for who hold up the ball. No appeal to prevent it from turning around. But we were not aggressive on Mafuta. The ball went in behind. He had pace than the two center backs, and then he punished us in the first half. And then again, another one from attacking transitions. 2-1 by the first half. Then Babayara began to boo the Black Stars of Ghana. Big question. Now, listen to me closely. Me, I've never seen a Black Stars coach in recent times. I'll rate him higher than Otuado. This Black Stars manager is spot on. He is brilliant. And in the second half, not only in the backroom staff and the technical team, the tweaks they made won the game for the Black Stars. What tweaks am I talking about? Ubeka in the first half, Mikacho said he played Fatawu rather on the left, both wings now. But this time he brought Kamadi Suleiman on the left hand side so that Kamwa can cut in onto his favorite foot, which is the right. Then he kept Fatawu Shaku on the left, on the right, so he can keep the weight now. And the main thing that happened in the game, I know the brilliance of Otuado, but this is exactly what happened. The build-up pattern also changed. He played Salisu and then Jiku. In between, Salis now drops in between the two, picks the ball from them, and then now Eman said the two fullbacks mind you, in the first half, it was only Gideon Mensah. And then they keep it away for us, and then I attack as a fullback. But this time, the two fullbacks, both of them, could now push up and keep the weight. And almost keep it the weight. Gideon would rather come inside for Fatawu to keep the weight. And also, sometimes weight was very important. Gideon, or Ali Duseri on this occasion, rather, any Fatawu Nyano will bump in there and then make sure say they overload those areas. My character say Alidu's natural gameplay is not to overlap. But it fits somebody like Fatawu because Fatawu wants to keep the weight for you. So if you don't want to overlap and you come and underlap, fine. If you don't underlap, I have the pace to do the 1v1 job, and I can do the job for you. Now, that was exactly what opened the floodgate for us. We could now cross the game in there. We got the first goal from a very, very good cross. Jordan Ayew a pin ball on the two. Excellent cross in there. And then we began to grow from there in terms of the quality of play. So it was an exciting 90 minutes of football from Ghana Black Stars. There were a lot of mistakes. But see, let me tell you this thing. Apart from the tactical conversation that we have chatted about left, right, center, and the utmost thing for me, even as an analyst, for me, the utmost thing for me, and like every other thing in life, any abrabomu de be bonus say, as a man, as a human being, as a team, as whatever, you don't need to stop fighting. And in 2 games, I've seen a Black Stars fighter, the Black Stars team that don't stop fighting. I've seen a Black Stars team now have a lot of arrogance. I've seen a Black Stars team that says, hey, I'm 2 goals down, but I'll fight to the end of the day and I'll see what I'll get from you. I've seen a Black Stars team that says, I'll show great. I've seen a Black Stars team Even from individual players, Mr. Salis, who have said doesn't really compliment Partey, but without the ball going into battles, winning those moments, being aggressive in the middle of the pack, being spot on, and then doing an excellent job at making sure that Ghana get a 6 point. The goal was to get 6 points out of 2 games. Very, very, very important games. Away at Bamako. More difficult than any other game. And the next one, and then Ghana Bababo at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. It has been a brilliant display from the Black Stars of Ghana. And of course, for me here on Fiifi-Manfred, I want to say a very big thank you to you. It was just a reactionary tactical analysis of exactly how Ghana beat Central African Republic by 4-3. Now, me had much if you details, but until then, stick and stay and turn on notification. Bye bye.